Hello folks, Bronco Bob here with Texas Best Used Motorcycles right here in Mansfield, Texas. I'm here today to show you a really nice example of a 1986 Mustang. This is the SVO car, Special Vehicle Operations, and this was the performance Mustang back in the day. It has high performance shocks that comes from the factory, dual exhaust, and you can hear the rumble. And that's coming from a 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. When we received the car, it was in really good shape. We did put a new set of tires. The original tires had a little bit of cracking in the sidewalls. The leather interior on this car is in amazing condition. I mean, it looks just really fantastic. The driver's seat, there's no indication of wear. The back seat is good. The headliner is good. This is a 5-speed car. It's got power windows, power door locks. The only pick on the interior, up here on the dash, it's discolored a little bit from the sun. The guy that owned it was in the military and he was stationed in different places, so the car would sit while he was out on tour. It's got this little armrest. It's got these little bladders that you pump up for the lumbar support. In the glove box there's a parade lap sticker. Apparently he got to drive it around the Indianapolis Motor Speedway back in 1994. That's pretty cool. But the car runs good. It's only got 74,202 original miles. Also, when we got the car, the air conditioner was not blowing cold, so we got it charged and it's blowing ice cold. The body is super straight. There is a little place up here on the roof. You can see a little kind of a kink. It's very minor. It might not show up in the video. And the only thing we did to the car, the headlights were faded. We kind of had them buffed and they put like a clear coat on them. And then the hood had a place right here where my thumb is, where it looked like somebody sanded it. And we sent it to our painter and he said that if he spotted it in, it wouldn't look right. So he went ahead and refinished the whole hood, and he also clear coated it, so it looks really good. So this is the original engine. It's a fuel injected turbo 4-cylinder. It does have a new master cylinder that was put on by the previous owner. But if you read about these cars, hold on a second, I'm gonna put this, gotta put this rod in the clip here. It's got an Optima red top battery. But you can see how slick the hood is. And notice that air intake, which is functional, is set to one side, and that's how it is. It's because of that turbo 4-cylinder engine. But if you read about these cars, back in the day, 1986, the V8s didn't put out a whole lot of horsepower. So this 4-cylinder turbo was port fuel injected, and in its day, it hung right there with the V8s. And because of the light weight of the motor, if you put it on a track with the suspension that it came with from the factory, the sway bars, it's got those kicker shocks, you can see. This car really had a pretty amazing handling qualities considering right out of the factory. But it was one of the Ford SVO packages, and it was a quite expensive package. And I'm also told that you could order the Mustang GT with a V8 for less money than this car, but you just didn't get all the suspension goodies that this car has. But now this car is really a piece of Ford and Mustang history. So if you're a collector of Mustangs, or you just want an original old school SVO 1986 coupe, this will certainly make you a good car. It's certainly not a show car, but it's in very, very good driver condition. It hasn't been restored other than what we did to it. I am still pretty amazed how nice the interior is. The door panels, they're all original and very good shape. And 74,000 miles. It's not very many miles. I got the AC on right now. This is kind of interesting. It's got a button here that says unleaded and premium fuel. Back in the day, You could buy premium leaded fuel or unleaded fuel, and this had a deal. If you ran premium, you click that on, that advances the timing a little bit. And then if you got some bad fuel, you just flip it to the regular unleaded, and it kind of puts the tune back where it can handle the lower octane fuel. But we recommend you run premium fuel in it all the time to get the most performance. Let's take it for a spin. Of course, I'm going to shift gears and hold this camera. But the turbo kind of winds up, and you can kind of feel the torque. It feels real good. And I'm kind of amazed at the exhaust, how good it sounds for a 4-cylinder. I guess I've never been around a 4-cylinder that had a good sound. But it's got dual Flowmasters on it. I'll give you one more walk around on the car before we conclude the video. Down the sides of the car, very, very straight, very nice. The hood looks fabulous. As I mentioned, we did repaint it. It had a little spot right here. But our painter didn't want to just spot it in. He wanted to do it right. Brand new tires. It just needs to be run down the highway, run some fresh fuel through it. The tank is full of premium. I just filled it up, so it's ready to go. And I love that exhaust note. I don't know if you can hear it. But anyway, thanks for looking. Thanks for your time. This is Bronco Bob. Give us a call if you'd like to own this beautiful Mustang. Have a great